What y'all know about frying some chicken livers? I'm going to tell you what you know. Nothing. But let's get into it. So you just have to clean the livers really good, and I get off a lot of that extra visceral fat that's around the livers. I take that off. And then I just use a paper towel to remove all of the excess moisture. I'm going to fry these in canola oil, but you can use whatever you like. I'm seasoning these livers with the usual suspects: onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, smoked paprika, and a little lemon pepper. And now you just want to combine everything and make sure that the livers are evenly coated with your seasoning. I'm using this fried coating that I got offline, and I'm also going to add a little cornstarch to it just to give it that extra crispness. And to my flour mixture, I'm going to add pepper, smoked paprika, onion powder, and garlic powder. And then mix it really well. Just get them coated in your breading. And then I just let them rest while I'm getting them all coated up and while my oil is heating up. You're gonna get all your livers coated real good. I'm gonna test my oil just to make sure that it's hot enough. Don't y'all be putting no water in this hot grease. Testing it to see if it's ready. And right here is where I burnt myself. You gotta reduce the heat now to really make this gravy. Get rid of some of that oil too. Pour it down the sink. I'm kidding, please don't do that. But I reduced my heat. I added in a little butter. I'm gonna saute just a few onions in here. My dad is not crazy about onions. I'm making this for my dad. My dad is not crazy about onions. I love onion gravy. So I'm just gonna saute a few onions in here, and then I'm gonna come in with my flour. I'm going to get all of those drippings from the chicken livers or whatever it is that you cooked in here to make your gravy. You're going to need all of that. Add some flour to it. A little bit more. And let this cook down. How brown your gravy is depends on how long, well, first of all, your meat, and then how long you let it cook before you start adding in your water. I'm adding in just a little bit of this better than bouillon. Get all of that in there. No bouillon left behind. Okay. And now I'm going to come in with some hot water. Alright. We're going to let this simmer for a few minutes. It's going to thicken up. Then we're going to add the chicken livers back to it. You also want to taste it, because even though my flour was seasoned, my chicken livers were seasoned, I've watered it down a little bit with the water. And so you just want to still taste it just to see if you need to add any more seasoning to it. It don't need a thing. Hello? It don't need a thing except for me to put these chicken livers back in here and let them simmer. That's exactly what we're going to do. So listen, while I'm putting my livers back in here, did y'all see Mia Culpa? Did y'all watch that? Worst movie I have seen in my life. Tyler Perry, you need your... Mia Culpa, my mistake. That was absolutely my mistake for sitting there watching that mess. The movie was horrible. Just tell me what y'all thought about it. But I just didn't get it. I mean, at the end, I could understand why Nick and the mom, they were trying to deter Mia from taking on the case because they had set all of this stuff in motion. Because Charlize, the sister-in-law, Nick's wife, had slept with this guy, so they were basically trying to frame her. But even with the Jimmy, with the investigator, nobody ever came back to what happened to this girl. Mia saw her in the DR, but then she just vanished and nobody ever circled back to that. It made no sense. I just thought it was terrible. And then why Nick had to kick Kelly Rowland in her back like that? Like, she not Mia now. You kick Kelly Rowland in her back. Why you had to do her like that? I just thought the movie was terrible. But y'all tell me what y'all thought. Let me know what y'all thought about Mia Culpa. Did you like it? It was trash. Okay. Alright, so we got these chicken livers back in here. And I'm going to turn my heat down some. I'm going to just let them simmer in here. In this gravy. It's good too. Alright, taste bud. It tastes good. I'm kidding. This is good, y'all. This is good to me. Like my Aunt Daisy Ruth used to say, this is good to me. A few minutes while I get dressed to take them to my dad. Let me pack this food up and get ready to take it to my dad's house. I'll be back.